Y'all ready for this fire in the booth? Apparently, we about to get educated, so let's lock in.
Perfect. Yo. Okay. Yo.
Kyle, lock in, bro.
Yo.
Lock in.
You're like a tiger.
Yes, I grew up on a dole in a single parent family. Been through a little bit of tragedy. Yes, I was around drugs and violence before the day that I started secondary. That's part of it, not half of it. Get the picture, the rest ain't necessary. Growing up, got a little caught up. That ain't even half of my life. Also given the knowledge of self, that is all we actually need to survive. If you saw me, age 9, reading Malcolm, just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. The irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called gangsters. I already explained that we know what the truth is. They used to say, don't be like me. Yeah, I got a name and don't on the street. Nighttime comes, I can't sleep. It's the part that rappers don't speak. We don't hit the road cause we're thugs. Don't come out the room, wanna sell drugs. If we got the right guidance and love, would we fight people just like us? How could I knock the hustle to get by? How do you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done many things wrong. Just don't boast about it in songs, but listen to my older bars. I was just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn. Travel on, cut one too many.
Yeah, sorry, Ross. Yeah, I close donations. Maybe we'll see what time it is. If you vibe a little bit longer, maybe I'll temporarily a third time open them back up and then we can get you on the wheel. But yeah, bro, Bob, hang out with us and then we'll see what happens later on.
The bars. I was just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn.
Ross. Welcome to you.
One too many man, you know, get caught up. One too many man that could have been doctors, end up spending the whole life boxed up. You learn if you study, so set out just to make them money. No cover. It's all about getting poor people to fight with one another. So it's not to see that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time. But time is a cycle, not a line. Comes back around, you regain your mind. You be ready for the energy I challenge in my rhyme. Remedy the pedigree, the jeopardy your mind when the world's this. Leverage is a crime. We can all fight with our brothers over crumbs. Harder to fight the one who makes guns. We can all talk shit, get $2. Harder to be the one who seeks knowledge. If we understood economics with no money's nothing, think nothing of it. Money is a means to get wealth, not the wealth itself. And don't get confused, far from broke. All that you see me do I own, but I won't hang what I make around my neck. I know from where that the diamonds came, but I do literally own a library that definitely costs more than your chain. And businesses and property, far from starving. I eat quite properly and I don't care. You said it for the kids, you need to know you're not.
He said I'm far from starving, I eat quite properly.
And businesses and property, far from starving. I eat quite properly and I don't care. Just said it for the kids. You need to know you're not broke to listen. Don't know what asset from a liability. They never been shown nor told the difference, so they don't change situation. Richest man in Britain is Asian. That's significant, not coincidence. Asian people build businesses not by flossing, going out shopping, giving out the culture.
Not coincidence.
Who runs Bollywood? Indian people. Who runs our ish? So we shake our ass and dance as if racism just upped and vanished. But has it? No, it's right on course. You're beaten so bad you're trained to ignore. Let me not just make sweeping statements. Give me a second, I'll explain it. For small amounts of drug possession, there's more black people in jail in America than there is for rape and armed robbery and murder all put together. You can say they're just locking up thugs. Imagine they're in prison, every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids. Bigger than that, what is going on with this prison?
Hold on, y'all. Tom, one of my least favorite things that I hear, like, first of all, going on Twitter for an education is the stupidest thing you can do. It's damn near pretty much going on Reddit. I hate when people quote crime statistics at you as if those statistics aren't inherently and systematically racist and built against black people. I hate when people do that shit. Well, do you know that black people make up 13% of the population, but make up 60% of the... How do you think they got in prison? I got dudes in prison right now that had less of an ounce on them. Like, what are we talking about? But your kids get to go to an Ivy League school and snort coke and not go to prison. But I walk down the street with a tiny little baggie on me and I'm in there for a week. What are you talking about? I just became a statistic now. Those statistics are inherently racist. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? But let's add up all the other crimes when it comes to pedophilia, when it comes to rape, when it comes to school shootings, when it comes to abusing women, when it comes to domestic violence, when it comes to cruelty against animals, let's add all of that up. So we don't want to talk about those crimes. We just want to talk about smoking weed and doing drugs and petty theft. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I hate when people quote those racist crime statistics at me. I hate it. They're inherently not factual. I can't stand it. Thank you, Akala, for the education, bro.
Just locking up thugs. Imagine they're in prison, every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids. Bigger than that, what is going on with this? Prison in America's private business. They get paid $50K per year per inmate by the state.
I just talked about this last night.
So legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labor, big corporations, they come out of jail when they can't get a job. So when we celebrate going to jail, we are literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that the hood that you live in. Engineered social condition that breeds crime by design.
I just said this last night. How that came up during the Taylor Swift stream is fucking beyond me. But I just said that last night. Private prisons are nothing more than legalized legalize slavery. That's all it is. And it's inherently pushed against black people. Like that's, or at least non-white people. And that's exactly what it is. And it's always been. The fact that you even have for-profit healthcare and for-profit prisons is a joke. In a first world country, that is a joke. It's why so many memes are coming out more and more from other countries that America is the richest third world country ever. Because we're kind of like that. Financially, we're sound. Morally and educationally, we're third world. It's ridiculous. It's bullshit. It's like, oh man, black people make up 67% of the prisons. Yeah, because you put them there. Like, what are you talking about? I don't get it, bro. I hate how stupid people are. Everybody go watch Men in Black where he talked about how people are stupid. Just go watch that scene.
Just wait, also legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labor, big corporations, they come out of jail when they can't get a job. So when we celebrate going to jail, we are literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that the hood that you live in, engineered social condition that breeds crime by design. Where do you think you get your man? You could say that they're just black, but I like to deal with facts. In the 1920s, you would have found in America black towns, prospering centers of economics to education to make you proud.
Bro, we both talking.
Couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just slide down to the KKK and other hate groups. Burn those towns to the ground, killing hundreds if it ain't understood. You think you were always living in the hood? It's only been 60 years since they hung blacks and burned them, and that was so cool. They were your baskets, picnic baskets, even gave kids the day off school. Go see a lynching, have a picnic, it's fun to watch the little monkeys die. And people act a little dysfunctional. You wanna pretend that you don't know why. If your color means you can be killed and you're powerless to get justice about it, is it difficult to figure out how you would then end up feeling about it? And that ain't excuses.
Isn't it difficult to see how you'd end up feeling about it? What are we talking about? I've said this over and over and over. He said they even let kids get off school for it. What do you mean? It's recent history. Everybody in power always likes to talk like this shit was 150 some odd fucking years ago. This was damn near 50 years ago. There was a world within your grandparents are still alive where I couldn't even go on YouTube and talk to you right now. That's not ridiculous. And then you wonder why we just be walking around pissed off all the time. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Just dealing with the roots of abuses that make a reality. We're a generation of young men speak of ourselves as dirt casually. That's America. Yes.
Dirt
Something
casually.
Similar, some different. In this country, the first enslaved were the working class. What's changed? What's
changed?
Conditions. Most tax. Look where you live and yet you go to the pub. Friday night, you will fight with a guy. Don't know what for. Won't fight with a guy. Shooting a tight who send your kids to die in a war. They don't send the kids to the rich or the politicians. It's your kids. The poor British. They're the same to go and die in the front line. These wars that you don't understand. Yeah, they say you are British. And that lovely patriotism they feed you. But in reality, you have more in common with immigrants than with your leaders. I know. Both sides of my family, black and white, are fed ghetto mentality, reality in this system. Poor people are dirt regardless of shade. But with that said, let's not pretend that everything is the same. When our grandparents came here to Britain, if you had a criminal record, you couldn't get in. That ain't protecting from all of the stupid abuses they will be living. Kicked in the teeth, stabbed in the street, many times firebombed our houses, put feces through our letterbox, and of course the cops did so much about it. Names up to the 80s, people spitting in my pram because I was a baby. But of course, that has had no effect on why today we are crazy. And none of this was for any good reason. They were just dark and breathing to ease the guilt now for all of this treatment. Constant stereotypes are needed. So if I celebrate how big the wicked are, bricks that are flipping, clips that are sticking, chicks that I'm hitting, I'm playing my position. But if I teach a kid to be a mathematician, messing with the schism, how they gonna fill a prison when materialism is no longer our religion? What do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America, private prison for profit. That mean when your kids go jail, people make money off it. So keep environments that breed crime, build more jails at the same time. Market badness to the kids in the rhymes. Long as rich kids ain't dying, it's fine. Get them to the point where some are so lost they actually believe if they don't celebrate killing themselves off. That it's because they're soft. Was Malcolm soft? Was Marley soft? Tell me, was Marcus Garvey soft? Well, was Muhammad Ali soft? Nah, I think not, but they want us to think that the road is cool. Being on road is all we could do. We don't control the wholesale production, so who benefits from us moving the food? Or thinking there's no way out of road life, but Malcolm X used to hustle on the roadside. And Marcus Garvey organized more than 6 million people with no Facebook or Twitter. Why is it something you can't eat? One of my own homeboys did a 10 straight in the boxing yard. Now what's he doing? Passing his doctorate. Don't tell me that it's too hard. Who trained you to believe you're inferior? Songbo Ebedo in Nigeria are the remains of an ancient moat dug 1,000 years ago, 20 meters wide, 70 down. Round the remains of an ancient town that's 400 square miles around. 400 square miles around. Please don't believe me, it was a documentary on BBC, but we ain't studying history. Too busy watching MTV, and MTV said wear platinum. Now everybody wanna go and wear platinum, and MTV said pop magnums. Now everybody wanna go and pop magnum.
Everyone should read what is it? Fahrenheit 451. I forget. Like, what is it? Maybe that's the book that I'm thinking of. But then too, the moment that we went backwards and started doing this whole book banning thing, and people were burning books again. The fact that it's 2025 and we are still having conversations about burning fucking books blows my mind. It blows my mind that we are in 2025 and you would think we were in 1873. This is ridiculous. That is the first way you start dismantling people getting their own education. You take their books away. You take that knowledge away. You take their resources away. That is so insane that we are talking about burning books. Yeah, it's Fahrenheit 451. Amazing book. I love the way that they view books, even beyond what Reading Rainbow ever did. Like the way that Fahrenheit 451 talks about books being this necessity, this currency, this human privilege of passing on knowledge, and how dangerous that is. It's incredible if you've never read it. Like, it's incredible. This is exactly what he's talking about. Fire.
Pop magnums. Now everybody wanna go and pop magnum. If MTV said drink prune juice, you can start hearing that in tune soon. Hey, today I wore my Cartier. Is it now more important what I got to say? Oh, when I drive a Mercedes, by the way, so everybody listen to what I got to say. Does that make you all happy? But my head's still nappy. Think for myself.
My head's still nappy. Talk about it.
Not one batters me. All of this here's good for the rhymes. Put us in the same place at the same time, and it's clear to everybody I'm out of my mind. Some of these guys are running out of their rhymes. Clear to everybody that has got ears. I'm the guy that they just might fear, that they wanna get near, but they can't have a peer. Oh dear, I'm hard liquor, you just like beer. Front on the kid for another 5 years. Come to my shows and some criteria mean that much to them. It's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman. Anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes are like no dinner, we're just pudding. Yeah, you're sweet, but no substance pudding. You can never ever be with a level and all songs get played.
God. Wait, that was hard. You sweet, but no substance pudding. Oh my God.
It's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman. Anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes are like no dinner, we're just pudding. Yeah, you're sweet, but no substance pudding. You can never ever be with a level on. Our songs get played out there in Lebanon. We speak for the people properly, not for the old fat guys in offices and the girls loving. Ain't fair, you can't even be bothered to comb his hair. Anyway, that's enough kissing my own ass. Back to the more important task of being so shower. I got half the hood screaming, knowledge is power. And I ain't saying that'll change rap, but I do know this for a fact. Right now there's a youth on your block with his hands on his face screwed up. So he don't care, don't give a that he won't let nobody call his bluff, but the words go in. Open your shackles, once that's happened there is no going backwards. You start to see what is really happening. Who the enemy you should be attacking is. So read, stuck on the block. Read, sitting in the box. Read. Don't let them say what you can achieve. Because when people are enslaved, one of the first things they do is stop them reading. Because it is well understood that intelligent people will take their freedom. Because if we knew our power, we would understand we can't be held down if we knew our power. We would not elevate not one of these clowns if we knew our power. We wouldn't get arrogant when we get 2 pennies if we knew our power. We would see what everybody sees, that we're rich already. But never mind, MCs go run for your mummy. I'm hungry, I run for my tummy. That's enough, back to worshipping money. I'm off, back to the study. Man! I can't even burn the booth down, man! And someone pass me that extinguisher! Hey, brother!
That mic has been burned.
Illustrate Records. Now that is what you call fire in the booth. Not only it come with real crazy flows, the bars are crazy, the punchlines are crazy. It had a message, man.
Hey, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna go read a book. I think I have a new book goal this year. I feel like I'm behind the times. So I'm gonna end the Sunday service. I'm gonna go pick up a book. I'm gonna go read a book now. I'm gonna get an education. I'm gonna go improve my mind and build my IQ. So I think we're good here. I don't know what else to say. Nah, don't be intimidated by these bars. Don't be intimidated by the bars. But I'm definitely gonna listen to more of that. Oh my God, don't ever let people let y'all be uneducated, bro. We need more educated people in this planet. Ain't enough of us. Yeah, I know there's 4 parts. I'm gonna keep that going. I'm gonna have that on the background. I'm gonna game later and just probably have his shit on in the background and just get hype. Play some game and then just get hype. Just get educated. Just getting learnt. Hey, look. Oh no, let me turn it off. I don't want y'all to see this. Look. This is for everybody right here.
Yeah!
What's up, y'all? This your boy D Mike. You see, I usually do songs with like hooks and concepts and shit, right? But fuck that, man. I'm trying to go platinum. So I'm about to rock this shit. Check this out, y'all. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. R-E-A-D-A-B.
All right, that's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. Oh my God. Kyle, you couldn't handle that? Chill, Kyle, chill. Chill. Oh, you want a little more? Okay.
B-O-O-K. R-E-A-D-A-B-O, okay. Not a sports page, not a magazine, but a book, nigga. A fucking book, nigga.
Oh, people gonna come on the street and be like, bro, what is happening? What is happening, bro?